bro got murdered said it wasn't no shooting at that barbershop. As I stated. I ain't hear nothing about that. You know what I mean? And if Gat is there, I'm like this like Son barely missed the episode. I don't think Son ever missed the episode since he became a full on cast member of the show. If he didn't see that, if he has no knowledge of that, who am I to believe? If y'all are lost to what I'm talking about the my expert opinion Math Hoffa situation. You know, Math Hoffa, this iteration of the my expert opinion, or the barbershop version of the my expert opinion show, or maybe just this particular barbershop iteration of the my expert opinion show is coming to an end, or has come to an end. There's a lot of speculation as to why. I mean, I'm not sure why. Math Hoffa just stated, he stated the reasons being having something to do with subleasing technicalities, something that I know a lot of people who are familiar with. Like, I explained it to somebody just today. You know what I'm saying? Like, not somebody close to me, very close to me. Jade, I'm like, we was looking at my numbers or whatever. She was like, what's going on? She's looking at this, whatever video, such and such a video wasn't doing so well. I'm like, the Math Hoffa video is doing. I'm like, I hate it. She's like, what's going on with math? And I explained to her, right? As soon as I mentioned the word, I start to breaking it down. As soon as I get to the sublease situation, she's like, oh. Like, I mean, any adult who grew up unrich or unpampered has either been through or know somebody that's been through a situation with the sublease, and it involves some complication. But anyway, y'all know I go on my rambles. My bad. ADHD gang. So yeah, Matt spoke upon the situation with the electricity bill being ridiculously high for, I believe, just out of the blue, random one or whatever. It was over after already having complications with the landlord. This high ass bill stumbles in and he gets questioned. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not paying this. Like, my bill is usually this much, not this much. You understand what I'm saying? Like, $7,000 electricity bill, whatever. And from that point on, all of the it's been a lot. It's been a wave of vloggers and bloggers and media talking about it. And it's been like, Math, you fumbled the bag, you this, you that, da 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 da. I heard everything except for accountability. I personally did hear the accountability, the part when he spoke of he didn't handle the business right. When he originally talked about how he got in bed with the in cahoots with the subleasing situation. But anyway, all of that was going on. People was like, yo, this, that, and the third. Math, you lying, you broke. Pay that electric. It's New York, nigga. Electric bills is high. You can't afford that. He was just killing my son, right? But like, most recently, one of his ex-co-hosts, former co-host Bigger, did a vlog with his former cameraman, Bigger and Space Ghost. And in this vlog, Bigger stated that the real reason that Math Hoffa's landlord kicked him out was because niggas was coming by the barbershop shooting, talking about F Math Hoffa, F Math Hoffa. You understand what I'm saying? This kind of activity. And I was like, whoa. Like, I don't speak to math every day. You know what I'm saying? But I think I would have heard something about that. And these internet streets don't work like that. Be like, ain't nothing going to happen like that, and the word don't. Niggas, the word is out immediately. You understand what I'm saying? It's yeah. You know what I mean? And shootings, if it was shootings are noisy, they draw attention. Somebody would have spoke about it. If somebody did some shootings and they had silencers and nobody heard about it or whatever, not that silencers are actually that silent anyway. Note to self: when you hear all these rappers talk about and they raps, it's not really what silencers sound like. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, if somebody did some blaming and nobody heard it, then how did the landlord hear it? And you understand what I'm saying? And hold it against math, right? But if it did happen, if that is what happened, then and math was lying about the light bill and all of that, and it was really because somebody was blaming in front of the shop and all of that, then what does that do to all of the theories, all of the 1,000 videos of people who was talk about math fumbled the bag, not paying the light bill, and what? Anyway, it's almost like sometimes I've done vlogs where after I did my vlog, then I heard new information. I'm like, shit, I need to throw this vlog away, to throw this shit in the garbage. I mean, it happens. Some things I can just come back and correct myself. I apologize, blah, 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 blah. But then some of them, I've thrown some in the garbage. Real talk. But anyway, here we are today. Gat Teller, a.k.a. Gat Murder, co-host of My Expert Opinion, my homie, right? Who I speak to considerably more often than I speak to math. Right? And he puts a vlog out. I didn't even watch the whole vlog. I didn't have enough time. I had to run to the studio, go lay down a feature. If y'all need one, holla at us. Had to go do this, but before I leave, I watched this video, a Gat, and he's just basically breaking it down like he spoke to Bigger. And him and Bigger cool. It's like all of the cast members, most of them still got love for each other, except a few of them the energy seemed to be, clashy. But he said he spoke to Bigger, had a long conversation with him, even to, even there was a point on the conversation where he actually apologized to Bigger. You know what I'm saying? For something. Bigger said he did this, blah, 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 blah. He like, I ain't know, as a man, I apologize. So, respectful conversation. But somewhere along the line of this conversation, Bigger announced or mentioned to him that he was going to do this vlog or whatever, and he mentioned this shooting allegation, and Gat was like, that never happened. Like, something happened, but that didn't happen. And Gat has vehemently denied. He said he vehemently denied it on the phone with Bigger. He said Bigger went ahead and made the video anyway, and he came on YouTube to vehemently deny it to the rest of us. Yeah, I think I would have heard something about that. Not only do I know math and Gat, but I know SO as well. I mean, not SO, my bad. I mean, I've met SO, but I know Mecca. Like, me and these guys holler, me and these... You understand what I'm saying? Me and these guys holler at each other from time to time. And we don't call each other to talk about nothing or no small talk or nothing like that. So, If it's something, nah, I don't see something like that happening, and neither one of them mentioned it to me. Nah, I'm not saying they need to, but I'm just saying some of the conversations that we have, they go around so many corners or whatever. Like, and besides, I'm not the type of person you keep that from, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? You anyway. So what y'all think? Here's the thing. Maybe somebody told Bigger this happened, right? Maybe somebody actually was. I mean, like, they not at the shop all night, right? Maybe somebody came there after the shop was closed. Nobody was there, and they did that. You know how you see rappers go. You see a rapper go to another rapper hood, that they ops hood, and they pull out the camera and they be talking about blah 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 blah. I'm on your block, nigga. Meanwhile, it's like 5 a.m. and ain't nobody outside or whatever. Maybe it could be a situation like that. Or maybe it could be maybe it could be one of those situations where a nigga go, yo, I want you to go shoot up that block over there, come back and let you know what I'm saying, and the nigga go, how about I don't do that and I just lie and said I did. Same effect. I don't know. I'm just saying, those are the possibilities. Those are the only possibilities. You got a lot of niggas who be pump faking, right? And then you got and then you got a lot of niggas who be I don't know what the name for. I mean pump faking in the form of lying, and then pump faking in the form of going to do some wild shit when ain't nobody out there to receive the wild shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this both of those types of pump fakers exist. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like is necessary. Anyway, pause protesters, get your ass out of here. The rest of y'all, welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, the tour guide, president. I'm the king around here. I'm the landlord, owner, tenant, janitor. I mops the damn floor with you if you don't follow the rules. The rules are you gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, leave us a super thanks. Or Cash App. We actually prefer the Cash App, but y'all do y'all thing. Please don't listen. Cash App tag will be in the description along with the Bandcamp link, which is there for those of you who would rather hear me rap than hear me yap. You know what I mean? Don't go in the comments talking about, yo, what you doing talking about on chatty patty now? I'm saying get back in the studio. Shut up. That's what click the link. That link is there for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Also, don't get in the comments spelling shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? R-O-C-K. There is a K. A K is 1,000. I need all my Ks. Don't leave off my K unless you're a Crip. Crips, y'all get a pass, but just put a little cuh or something in the comments. So we identify yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Something, not identify yourself. You know what I mean. We'll pass it through. You know what I'm saying? Get clearance. It's monster, not monster. You heard me? Monster, not monster. It's an A in monster, not an ER. It's helter skelter, not helter skelters. AH in helter skelter, not ER. And for the love of all things decent, it's BCC, not BBC. Auto reverse. That's what your girl said. Yeah, she did. Reminder to pause protesters, just so you know. Pause is for heterosexual, homosexual. Pause don't discriminate. I asked Jay what we was eating. She said, let's order smash burgers. I said, pause. And we laughed. Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 peace signs. Rock on, rock, go on.